of a friend. It's a device that's trying to kill me.
The problems continued throughout 2007, and it wasn't just the boat's performance that was a constant pressure.
At that stage, we were living in the container. We didn't have insurance. We didn't have a sponsor. It was just Paul and me and the boat trying to make it work.
You're stepping away from bigger, well-paid jobs, and you've barely got a house between you, and all that you've got is carnage around you. It's pretty hard. But we always had a combination of optimism and also naivety too, so you just kept going forward and kept going forward.
Constant issues were knocking the project back, but Larson was undeterred.
I just got to get on with it. Once I've had a few hard punches in the head, I don't feel them anymore.
Just before boarding the flight back to the UK, and after a year where so much had gone wrong, Larson decided to try and repair Sail Rocket and have one last run.
Boat's not even together yet. Inside the container behind me there, just over my shoulder, Helena's still madly laminating away. But in 24 hours, we could have really turned a horrible situation around.
With the glue barely dry, Paul headed out. One last attempt after a season of crashes.
Sail Rocket has just done what we've always wanted to do, and finally, after it's been years, cracked 40 knots.
And I always say that every success we have after that will come from the effort we put into doing that 40-knot run.
40 knots was good, but they needed to beat 46.82. Their best results so far did get noticed, and the project's hand-to-mouth existence was helped by some sponsored funding. The team headed back to Namibia, and speeds did ramp up.
This boat is going to eat 50 knots. It's just a matter of control.
But control was still a huge and potentially lethal problem.
I was pretty scared every time I steered because it would do something different every time.
That's it, it's over. Whoa! You okay?
That's the end of this session. That's the end of Sail Rocket for now.
I don't find it scary or intimidating. It comes with the turf. The thing I get scared of the most with this boat is the possibility of the boat not performing. The possibility that we've put all this work in and got all these people to believe in this boat and that it doesn't achieve the goods.
The project had now consumed them for 7 years, and the competition was leaving them behind. Windsurfers and kite surfers were setting new records. The 50-knot barrier had been broken.
This hurdle kept going up, so just when we're getting close to the original target and the goal was getting further away from us, we felt this sense of pressure that we just got to get out there and get this as soon as we can before it's out of our reach.
Right at the end of the year, with a brand new steering system, Larson set out again. On this run, he set a new personal best speed, nearly 48 knots. He was so fired up, he was convinced he could get the outright record that same day and went for another run.
We thought, this is the